All right, guys, you know what it is. Officially September. We made it through the whole entire month of August. I appreciate you guys for sticking with me, for tapping in. If you tapped into any of the lives in August, I appreciate you. Thank you for giving us your attention. It is Monday, like I said, September 1st. Time to get into the weeds of it. What's going on? This is the biggest story today, guys. Something that we can't take our eyes off of because we're talking about the president of the United States. All right, this is not nobody. This is World Liberty Financial Token officially launches today, okay? Where and how to trade World Liberty Financial. This is from Crypto DNES, but I have a ton of things that are pulled up that we're going to take a look at and go more into right now, guys. So I appreciate you for tapping in. Sorry about that. Let's get right into it. If you guys haven't subbed already on the way in here, make sure to do that for me. And if you don't follow us here on X, maybe consider doing that as well. So the launch has generated intense excitement as investors prepare to trade the highly hyped token after months of buildup. World Liberty Financial trading and transfers activated earlier today at 12 UTC, unlocking one of the year's most talked about token events. Spot trading allows users to directly own and withdraw WLFI, making it ideal for beginners. By contrast, perpetual futures use leverage and carry funding fees, offering long/short strategies suited for advanced traders who understand the risks of liquidation. Notably, only a fraction of the WLFI supply is circulating at launch, with significant allocations locked and subject to future governance decisions. Interesting. Okay. So, where to trade WLFI today? As of September 1st, which is today, guys, like I said, we made it past the entire month of August. In the blazing heat here in Arizona, not sure what the climate is like for wherever you're watching from. Hopefully it's nice. Let me know where you're watching from in the comments, chats. I'll put you guys on the screen. Curious to know where you guys are watching from. So, appreciate that. Where to trade WLFI today? So, Binance has officially listed World Liberty Financial. BitGet, Kraken. I know Coinbase has also listed it as well. KuCoin, HTX, LM Bank, MEXC, Gate.io, and OKX activated World Liberty Financial spot markets today. Interesting. So, I mean, this is different than your average launch, guys. I mean, this isn't, some completely, it'll say decentralized, right? The world's whatever, first decentralized this or that. At this point, I mean, is it really decentralized? Is it really a fair launch per se? I mean, I don't know, guys. That's for you to use at your own discretion. Let me know how you feel about that. But if we're going to talk about something like a fair launch, that's something like what Bitcoin looks like or what Caspa looks like. I don't believe this is really a fair launch. This is kind of like an arm of what we see in traditional markets. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that Donald Trump is a businessman and he does what he does. It's not a bad thing. If you're buying World Liberty Financial, let me know in the comments, chat. Like I'm genuinely curious. This isn't for me. I haven't bought some. I know there are a whole slew of crypto YouTube influencers who have been hyping this up and talking about it, basically saying you're stupid if you don't buy a little bit of this. Maybe it has long-term potential. It is Donald Trump. But if you want to take a look at the performance of Trump coin and Melania coin, it doesn't really look too good. So I don't really take part in things like this, guys. If you do, let me know, chat. It's up to you. Pretty interesting. That's your strategy. Go for it. But USD1 is now live on Solana. So there's like 3 or 4 blockchains here that we're going to be looking at deeper because they are the ones that World Liberty Financial is working with. And Solana is the first here. So USD1 is now live on Solana, where capital markets finally move at internet speed. USD1 is a stablecoin redeemable on a one-to-one basis for the US dollar, built for speed and control, running on a fast and scalable financial layer. in DeFi. USD1 brings stability. Solana brings scale. Sorry, that was supposed to be dramatic. Solana brings scale. Hit the bong, hit the gong button for you, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, World Liberty Financial, the native governance token of World Liberty Fi, is now officially transferable across chain, secured by Chainlink CCIP with day one support. So we talked about Solana. Now we're talking about Chainlink. All right, World Liberty Financial adopted the cross-chain token CCT standard to increase the utility and accessibility of Wlfi by unlocking secure transfers across Ethereum, Solana, BNB chain via CCIP. I said Ethereum like that because that is what's going on here, guys. World Liberty Financial conducted a test transfer of 10 Wlfi tokens yesterday to the Solana blockchain via Chainlink CCIP. Yes, so they bridged from ETH to Solana using Chainlink. Keep going here. Eric Trump joins the board of strategic advisors at MetaPlanet to start a Wlfi strategic reserve. A lot of moving parts here, guys. A lot going on. Justin Sun has a big stake in Wlfi. Okay. Who else? Live on Coinbase, but who else? BlackRock is supposedly buying 5 trillion in Wlfi. So we're going to have to look into this one a little bit more, guys. Okay. And real quick, this is obviously a generated AI photo of Barron Trump and Donald Trump. Could have been better. I mean, it looks like Barron, but they're kind of making bro look a little fragile and skinnier and maybe shorter than he actually is. Donald Trump here looks like the backup actor for Barf in the movie Spaceballs. Doesn't really look like Donald Trump. Chat, if anybody knows who I'm referencing with that movie reference there, let me know. But we're going to have to take a look at this closer. Is BlackRock actually buying this much? World Liberty Financial, or are they not? Yeah, I don't see anything here, chat. So that doesn't surprise me. You can't just see, that's what we do here, guys. You can't just make claims like this. Source. Yeah, this didn't age well. When was this? September 1st? Yeah, this was a couple hours ago. Where is this coming from? BlackRock is buying 5 trillion. Are they? I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it on Google, at least so far. There's no evidence that BlackRock has purchased 5 trillion. Maybe we can even ask Grok. See what Grok says. Let's say September 1st. If we don't get anything here, I'll check X. And then we can confirm. But stick with me, guys. If you're here watching chat, I appreciate it. Just trying to do the due diligence here. This is what we do for you here at the Coin Zone. So if you appreciate what we do here, make sure to sub on YouTube. Follow us here on X. Grok, are you good? Okay. The claim that BlackRock is buying 5 trillion in Wlfi, okay, on September 1st appears to be unfounded and likely a rumor or meme-driven hype circulating on social media. Yeah. Okay, thanks for the rundown. We love it, Grok. You're so sweet. All right, now let's just search in the normal X search bar. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's literally the one. That's the one tweet. Okay. So I don't know why I keep getting booted here, but I don't see anything, guys. If anybody wants to comment and say that they've actually seen this somewhere, but as we're digging here, that seems like a complete rumor. Are they, as of 2 hours ago? Maybe. How much? If they are buying, how much are they buying? Whoops. Is BlackRock buying World Liberty Financial? Let's see. No, BlackRock is not buying. Okay. Crypto slate. All eyes on Trump's World Liberty Financial. Okay. Yeah. I mean, none of this is. No mention of BlackRock. You know, I don't want to spend all day on this, guys, but I'm just trying to break this down to see if this is real or not, because that's a big statement. You can't just say that BlackRock is buying, like, who's going to believe that? $5 trillion? That makes 0 sense. $5 trillion. I can like 5 billion seems like a lot. 5 trillion, like, who is this? Like, I don't even want to give this guy the time of the day. Like, you're just engagement farming. I've seen a lot of that. You know, there's a lot of metrics to look at to let you know where we are in the cycle. And I think when people start engagement farming on X by saying stupid things, they're trying to bait people who don't know better. And normally that's newer retail people. So it's just like when you make a statement like this, like BlackRock buys 5 trillion, people are just like, what? Oh my God, that's so much freaking money, dude. BlackRock. And not even real, guys. Not even real. So make sure you're following a channel like the Coin Zone here, because we will decipher what is real and what is not. We will also do an in-depth analysis on it. So right now, this just kind of popped up, but so far, Trump's World Liberty Financial has surpassed 2.3 billion in 24-hour volume. Let's see what this bad boy looks like on CoinZone, or excuse me, wow, on Coinbase. World Liberty. Okay, there we go. This is very interesting, guys. This is very fun. We have barely any days of history with this thing right here. It's not even loading for us. They're trying to sabotage Donald Trump. They're sabotaging it. They're throwing it off. How horrible. Yeah, I can't even look at the overall or the 1 year. I mean, it's been around for, what, 2 seconds? So maybe that's why. Hasn't been around for a year. Hasn't been around for a month. Hasn't been around for a week. But, all right, look at this. Looking like a true staircase. Look at this, guys. So we hit a high right at launch of 46. And then we dropped down. We're at 27 right now. So basically lost half of its steam already. Very interesting to see, though. I mean, market cap 6 billion already. That's crazy. Like, that's what I'm trying to say, guys. Like, you don't see things like this a lot. It's been around for 1 second, and it's top 20 by market cap. Is that 20? 1, 2, 3. Basically top 25-ish. It's the top 25 coin. It's bigger than, all right, so let's see what it's bigger than. Whole ass exchanges, Monero, I mean Pepe, Aave, BitTensor, Ethereum Classic, Near. It's bigger than all of these. And the USD already is 2.7 billion. Wow. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like a project like Caspa, you guys are going to see a Caspa interview on Wednesday on the channel here with Vijay, who was a former Bitcoin maxi, who's now a big Caspa guy. Just using Caspa as an example, this is the complete difference in cryptos. All right. Caspa represents the actual nature of what decentralization brings to the table and what blockchain brings to the table, and why people initially were drawn to it, because it was this thing that Wall Street couldn't control, and it was completely tied to, you know, something that isn't, like I said, controlled by a central entity or person or authority. World Liberty Financial is basically a company on Wall Street. Like, they have a tokenized crypto, etc., USD. They have their own crypto. It's not like a decentralized blockchain platform. They're utilizing those technologies around their business, right? But something like Caspa, why is it still at this market cap at 2.2 after it's been around for a couple of years? Because it's a fair launch, guys. Like, this is why I like a project like Caspa. I don't know why it keeps booting me every now and then. Look at this chart. This is why just looking at this chart, it looks like a freaking, like, what's that animal? I don't even know. It looks like a rhinoceros rex, dude. It looks like when you got the spikes on the back like that, when it starts out slow like this and then builds momentum like this, and you're still trading above whatever you started at, charts like this, I like charts like that. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if I'm reading into technicals, or I'm not even a technical analysis guy. Maybe a little bit, because I've been looking at charts for years now. But something like this just looks so healthy to me. And I think it's because they never had this insane, crazy ICO offering where tons of VC investors or whatever got in on the coin. It was a fair launch, and a lot of retail were notified for months beforehand. So it was this genuine, natural progression. So I don't know, like that's a healthy looking, pretty cool chart to me. Let's see here. Like right off the bat already, that's not what we saw with Wlfi Financial. Now, I'm not saying that like every single project with a chart that looks like this is bad or going to zero or something. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just pointing out the differences. When you launch, ICO or however you do it, it matters. I'm not saying to the success or how bad something is compared to how good something is, but how you launch something matters. So it's just differences of business practices and opinions, etc. But I mean, we're going to be talking about this, guys. This isn't going to be the last time I'm going to be on this channel talking about Wlfi Financial. Yeah, it's on Coinbase already. Eric, we appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we had that one up on the screen, I believe. Yeah, breaking on Coinbase. Yeah, we're looking at that now. So, I mean, obviously all these exchanges, rightfully so, listed this because it's Donald Trump. It's the Trump family. And a lot of these exchanges probably saw a ton of money come in today. This is why you list projects with liquidity like that. This is why some people don't list certain crypto projects, certain exchanges, because it might not doesn't matter for them. But something like this it's a big time thing that you can't ignore. So, I mean, we'll see how this progresses. I'm curious to see what this chart is going to look like in another week, in another month, in 6 months, in a year from now. It's going to be interesting. Let's see if they have the official Trump coin. I mean, 55th largest in the world. Like, this is just, it's insane, guys. But this is what I'm talking about. Does this look like a good chart to you? $74 is that $8 right now? And this isn't like, oh, it reached freaking 74 at the peak of the bull run and it's going to go back there. Like, this is something where you have no idea if it's ever going to get remotely close to this again. This $74. Like, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. So just do your due diligence with these things. People are very hyped about this. It could result in something great. Or it can just result in an absolute nothing burger. I mean, if they're spending this much time and capital and making these partnerships for Wlfi specifically, then like maybe this could be a long-term thing. It'll end up being good. But right now at the Coin Zone here, we have our eyes on it. I think it's too early to tell, and we'll keep you updated as the time goes by. So like I said, guys, if you're out there, if you're buying this crypto, Wlfi Financial, let me know. I'm curious. Let me know what exchange you're buying it at. A lot of them are offering it. Not surprised. Not shocking. We will keep our eyes on it throughout the day. If anything else of stature pops up news-wise, and I'll update you guys. Until then, you guys know this is the Coin Zone. I'm Crypto with Paul, and I go live a bunch here every day. So stick around. I'll be back again shortly. And until then, take care.